Hello everyone and welcome to Full Spectrum Survival's World News Update, bringing you the news that you need to know. Let's begin. Information that we're seeing points to a rising trend in the discussion of a coup attempt within the U.S. government and the dangerous instigation of a quoted civil war between the opposing political parties of the society within the U.S., a method of preemptive propaganda that we fear could lead to the creation of such considerations within the minds of the average and currently sleeping U.S. citizen. Research that we have performed has laid in parallel to the discussions that we have seen held with top military strategists in the preparation for civil unrest within the United States of America, a fact that points to a form of psychological warfare that has begun for the mind of the average person, awakening within them the possibility that civil unrest and war between opposing citizens could take place, a dangerous trend that we must watch out for as controlling factions work to distract and to use the rising civil discourse as a means to grab onto and control with even more overreaching power. Discussing an onslaught of extra-regional powers and a global attempt by world governments to manipulate the emotions and societies of opposition countries around the world, a major general of the Iranian armed forces has spoken out against a push for instability within Iran by Western forces through propaganda and manipulation in media, a reminder to us all that this activity is happening 24 hours a day, around the world, as governments increase their rhetoric and their drive to create instability and to take advantage of the chaos that follows every course of civil and societal discontent. In related news, as the U.S. military reassures allies in Europe that it will stand behind them in the face of growing Russian opposition, Lithuania's defense minister and military communications officials declared that Russia is a threat to the sovereignty of Lithuania, and have reported recently that they are monitoring a serious and dangerous increase in Russian organized propaganda efforts in order to thwart the legitimacy of the government and its position within the nation. And to wrap things up, a push to remove the right to protest is increasing throughout more than half of the states in the U.S. New investigation into the leak of sensitive cyber criminal software that the U.S. uses against its citizens has revealed that the CIA has developed tools that will allow it to take over computers, plant information, and frame the forensics footprint of its targets while evading detection by common law enforcement. Other research shows that the U.S. is capable of framing opposition countries for cyber attacks to increase a citizen call to war. And co-infection in humans with the bird flu and the seasonal influenza virus is making the disease mutate and risk becoming a pandemic in today's biological watch. And that wraps up this episode of the World News Update. If you like this video, please share it on social media and check back tomorrow for more news that the aware need the most. This week's World News Update is brought to you by CampingSurvival.com. One of the last remaining sellers of high-quality farm antibiotics built to the same specifications used on humans. Visit CampingSurvival.com and start building your bug-out bag today. And TheHomesteadBox.com. With leading-edge and well-thought-out equipment, the Homestead Box is perfect for experienced homesteaders and for those that are just getting started. Sign up at TheHomesteadBox.com and start building your self-sufficient stockpile today.